on stream. Okay, please let me know if the mic is working right now. I'll be on a 3-minute delay, so it'll take a little while before you can hear me. Muted. Is it me or can't the stream? Can't I hear him? The mic? Yeah, I think something was wrong with my OBS, so it should be working now. You're a beast, Venny. Did you play any side games in Monte Carlo? I tried. I applied for the cash game tables and they are VIP only in Monaco. So not really a chance that I can play in those. Unless they have to fill up a seat or something. I was super busy with the tournaments. Didn't really have time to play any cash games on the side. Going to fold here. Nice to see you are back from playing Triton series. Good luck for today's game. Thank you so much, sir. Cucumber 47, Ika, Arado, Nicholas. They're all in the chat. Lead from Mazarit, that's very interesting. The Blast 200-400 ring. Okay. I think they want to play heads up, so I'm gonna leave them alone. It's a good reminder though, I have to open the tables. I'm going to raise here. Can still credibly wrap ace 10, ace queen. And we get a re-raise from Marzarit, so we're going to bin this hand. Cool line from him. Hopefully I'm catching up soon. Don Carnage is tuning in, Nuno is saying his hellos as well. We are going to play some poker today. It'll be a long stream if we have action. I've been super excited to do a long stream actually. Last time we couldn't do a long stream because the streaming software wasn't working, so it was just a taped session. Small river bet. It's working, that's great. Thank you Don Carnage, Trade Master and Ika Nakidomi. I'm going to make a relatively crazy hero call here, but we have the same hand. That's funny. I wasn't expecting a split pot there, but sometimes you just have to go with your read. I think this hand works very well as a stab. I'm going to get this table over here. Check raised by Marzarit. Continuous betting. It's going to be a bit of a clicking battle with this guy. blocking the hand that he's representing right now. I have all the 10-6. I think we want to raise here. Blocking a lot of his value hands. Seems like we're playing a very wild session against this guy. And here on this table we have Jared Blesnik against Omar Farouz, the end boss, one of the end bosses. Starting out hot. Let's see if Marzaret can find the fold. He does find the fold. That's nice. So let me know, guys, if you have any questions regarding Monaco. There is a little vlog coming. It's so much fun at Triton. It's you're really being pampered as a player there. You have one dealer, you have two people sitting behind, writing down all the hands. You can see all the big blinds, so you don't have to count the stack yourself, which is quite nice for me. I really struggle counting stacks when I'm playing live. Poker Cosmo is saying, you're doing God's work, spreading love for the great game, keep it up, love the content. Thank you, sir, that's what I'm trying to do. It's such a great game, Omaha. I have no idea why No Limit Hold'em is so popular, to be honest. It would be great if we could make it as popular as No Limit Hold'em. Bit dicey, so our 8 is not a nutty out anymore, so I think we can lay this hand down. Yeah, they're looking to play heads up, that's what I thought. I'm going to open it through kings. I guess limp calling is an option too. Whenever we open, we're holding 3 kings, I think we have a bit more. He's watching the stream, Marzaret. We have a bit more fold equity too. So Marzaret is watching the stream. He is watching the stream. Gonna see if we can find a couple of other tables. Okay, opening up some other tables. The people are not respecting the heads up. going to play the 1k from the start. I think it's nicer to have 2 tables. We have a lot of open tables now. We're going to bluff this hand, so we interact with the board quite well, as you can see. We have 1 diamond, 1 heart, we have a 4, we have an 8. So this is a great no equity hand to bluff on the flop, I think. Maybe solver saying not exactly this combo, but that's what you're looking for when you're c-betting. Big c-bet. Marzarit playing around with the sizings a lot. Interesting. Since he's watching the stream, we cannot really say anything about this game. Here we flop a very naked 10 on a board that is favorable for the 3-better. Check back. Hopping into the 1k. It's a small bet, we're always calling here. This was a very thin value bet. It's a shame the session against Blesnik wasn't on stream, but it's probably better for my game. Let's see if I can answer some questions. Ahmed Abdullah is getting tired of losing. Any advice? If you want to become a winning poker player, you'll have to study quite a bit. So studying would be my advice. Hi Fanny, have you ever spent a lot of time grinding live cash games? Do you think it would be an easier way of making money for an online PLO 100 rag? Roughly 5 big blinds per 100 hands. So Phil Gelfand in one of his interviews said something interesting. If you want to see what kind of stakes are similar from online to live, you can 10x the stakes usually. So if you're a 100 PLO player, you can probably play 5-10 live at a pretty decent win rate, probably 10 or 12 big blinds per 100 hands. I don't know how many hands you play, like probably only 35 an hour, so it's still not super good. So that means you're, let's see, after 3 hours you win $120, so it's $40 an hour. It's not bad, but also not super good. It's probably best if you work on your game a little bit more, try to move up to 500 PLO, and then you can basically play any stakes live. Maybe play some tournaments as well. Not sure about how much talent you have, so it's hard for me to tell, but poker is not easy, but there's definitely opportunities. Find a mentor, someone that can invest time and knowledge in you, and you give him money at high stakes in return, for instance. That's a deal that is often made between poker players. We have a question from Don Carnage. Triton, big L overall. Money-wise, yes. So I lost roughly 250k in Monaco. I had 1 min cash in the 50k, and I fired the 50k twice, the 100k twice, and the 25k once. So I guess it's a bit of an L, but it was a great experience, and I'll be doing more live events after this one. So long term, probably a W, but short term, an L. Do you chat with Estonian Gandalf Vladimir Gorzinen, pretty wild Hold'em player, and did very well in Triton from Cucumber? I saw him I gave him a little nod. Obviously, amazing story. This is the kind of the stuff you want to see in an event like this. So this is funny. We can bet and we can check. Going to bet this time. Sucks that we have the queen of clubs. Queen high flush is one of the main calling hands for Mazarit. Loves to go in the time bank and chat. Guten Tag from Oliver. Hello, sir. We got some more action, but we're not gonna play here. I think we can raise this holding. Pretty cool to take it down with 7 high. Now we're going to check raise. Let's see what he does. Blocking a 7. We're going to fire big, kind of representing 7-8. We have the 7. He might call with 2 pair blocking the higher straight. We are at risk of being raised here. 7-8 obviously in his range. Let's find a small raise. Going to have to call here. Still think he can do this with the 7-7, 8-8. We're blocking 1-7. We're blocking no pairs. That really sucks. But we're going to call here. Yeah, does have the hands we were afraid of. Check 6. Bets again, we're going to call. Now it's interesting. I think we can bet here for value. Super quick bet. Mars of it. I'm going to see what he has. We get raised, so probably pretty strong. The 1K tournament is starting soon. 1 minute. I watch a lot of videos, but when I put all in, I lose. Yes. So, I can't really help you from what you're saying in the chat. I guess there's a bit of a language barrier. Mark Johnson is back asking, any news from GG Poker? They still have the same lobby as they had. So far I've emailed them and I've talked to them, but so far there's no way for me to get into the game, but we'll keep working on that obviously. If a reg is beating, for example, no limit 100 at 5 to 7 BB 100, what win rate can he expect when moving up in stakes? Well, win rate is going down for sure. The regs are tougher at 200, so you're probably gonna get a little hit on your win rate. The fun part about moving up to 510 and 1020 is that at some point the rake starts being less, or at least it was the case back in my day. Tempting to bluff the queen, but we have a good luck from Mark Andre, 14, Slim Joe, Serious, you had 100% in the 300, 600. Yes, I had 100% of myself. I had 100% of myself. Even in Monaco I had most of my own action. Let's see. We have almost 100 people watching on YouTube already. A bit of a bump in viewers there. So against the... We can't always bluff here, he's betting small and then checking. I would love to, but we can't. This is a fold, I think. For rolls. He's back and I think he's been doing well. He had a session against Sam. Now he's playing the Blaz. Nice to see that Overalls is alive again. I completely agree. He's such a insane addition to the online poker field. I think Marzarit was open sitting 1022. Okay, the tournament has started. We might go for a big stream today, depending on the numbers and the action. Little Blusky here. It's tough to defend enough hands on those. Struggling on those boards. 3 betting ace queen 7-8. And on this board we see bet 100% of the time. We have all the aces, all the kings. Bet here again. I could be checking, of course. I'm not expecting many raises. We need a little bit of protection. You can still call a worse hand. Checking. Working a lot of the combos of the hand that is representing. Also a pretty creative player it seems, so I think I'm going to call here. You only have to be right 1 out of 4 times. People in general don't float super wide here on the turn, but we're going to find out. Very nice and thin value bet with the straight. Is that actually him and Blesnik playing, or are people stealing names? No, it's actually him and Blesnik playing. It's pretty epic. I know who I would bet on, but Blesnik can hurt anyone on any given day. So don't count him out. I can barely enter 2 tournaments at the same time. Lol, yeah. Becomes second nature if you do it for as long as I have been doing it. Open the ace 8, 6, 4. Bit too wide. RKT is asking, can I ask you why did you tell Roastbeef to find other action? No, I told him I have other action, so I can play him. Going to c-bet here. Big blind is still relatively wide, and we have such a strong range here that I think we want to c-bet quite a bit. Mystic BBL is saying, will you do commentary again? You're amazing, thank you, sir. Yeah, if I have nothing to do and they ask me on again, I'll hop in. It was quite a lot of fun to do it. Call the flop. Open in a 3-bet, so king 9-3 becomes a pretty bad hand. Here I'm blocking the whole board, so we're going to fire big. I don't think the drop will be as bad as you think. The drop in the big blind win rate, especially not if you game select well, so I would always advise to play as high as you possibly can. Wow, big hand here. Let's see, we're gonna put the replayer here. Replay a couple of the Omar for rolls hand. Let's see what he was doing there. Open call, check from Blesnik, c-bet with the double 8, lead from Blesi, float from Omar for rolls. Super crazy hand. I'm gonna see if that float is a thing. I don't think Monka floats there, but Omar for rolls does. Can obviously wrap diamonds. Still feels a bit wide. Check for Margaret, just clicking around. I think we're gonna have a nice battle against them. I think this would have been a super nice hand to check raise with. On the flop, we have a lot of equity, but it's kind of tough to play the hand out of position, so it's a nice bluff re-raise. Alex is saying good luck, thank you, sir. Why bother doing commentary? Yeah, it's just for doing it for 1 hour is not too bad. Probably good for the brand as well. Why didn't you want to play roast beef? Because I have other action already. Why would I play multiple people heads up at the same time? It doesn't really make sense, and roast beef is a very strong player, so I want to be focused. Probably better to play him off stream. Let's see. It was super fun seeing you at the Triton stream. Will we see you back at Triton next time? Yes, it was a lot of fun, so I'll be back next time. Can you play the exclusive games on GG? I can't for the moment. Hopefully in the future. Signer Trader saying let's fucking go. Alex also enjoyed the commentary at Triton. We open and get 3-bet. Too bad you didn't win. Hopefully you'll have a big cash another day. Or a big cash today. We already had a big cash against Blaznik. We ran very hot. I went all in with 30%. We ran it twice for a $250,000 pot and I hit it twice. So definitely not complaining about the run. Assel finds the limp re-raise. He pots it. We don't have fold equity and we're in position. I think it's better to peel than to go all in. So on this card we can safely stack off. There's no flush. He probably has aces, strong aces I suppose. Aces double suited. Well played, we don't hit. Going to fold his hand. Also a very creative player. Likes to put the pressure on people. Good luck in your session from Julio, thank you. Triton results minus 250k. There's a vlog coming with all the results and some video material, some hand reviews. Hopefully you guys will enjoy that. Hoping you'll win big today. Already did. Do you know how the Vlad Santa guy acquired elves? I have no idea. And to be honest, it was a little bit over the top for me. I didn't really understand the appeal, to be honest. I think we can fold here. Having a pair in our hand. Mincashed 1/5 or something. Yes, mincashed the 50k. The field was nuts, IMO. Nuts in what way? Let's fucking go from Mr. Menace, who is Omar Feroz. It's one of the best PLO players in the world. A lot of heart. Doesn't do too much solver work, but has been on top of the game for many years. Going to stack off this hand. Looks very weak, but in absolute strength it's kind of decent, and that's the only thing that matters when you're short. Quick check. Looks like a king, but yeah, it's a king. Love to see Blast battling. Link to music. I don't have a link to the music. Wide 3-bet here by us. Can basically bet any size here. I'm going to put him in a tough spot with an ace. Quick call. This is probably one of the worst turns we can get. I'm going to rebuy into the 1k. We have showdown on the right hand table. Also potentially a good bluff candidate. Ace 10 is usually being bet on the turn by my opponent. Ace 5 for blocking. Ace deuce could be a hand that he checks back. Pot bet from our opponent. So tough to show up with enough bluffs here, but usually I would fold, but I might make a little hero call here. Ace 10, it's super nice size. This guy really knows a thing or two. Certainly not afraid to bet for thin value. Super cool move. How much action were you selling on Triton? Not that much. I had most of my own action. You played any cash games at Monaco? The cash games were invite only, so no dice on the cash games. You were battling Blaz, I missed it. Yes, I was battling Blaz at 300, 600. We ran hot. It's very intense to battle with the Blaz. Marzarit is milking us hard. Yes, vlog is coming. So you hit him for 200k or so. Yes, opinions on Fedor being in charge of game integrity, and now they completely went private with high stakes games. I don't think he's in charge of what happens with the high stakes games, so pretty sure that's people at GG Poker making that decision. How much did you win against Blaz? Roughly 200. It was mostly us running well. Get a call from Marzarit. I think we want to continue betting. Yes, I'm pretty sure it was done by Triton, not by Vlad himself. I think it's extremely unlikely. The wide float from Marzarit might be okay. It's crushing us so far. I think he likes to play a long session, so we'll get a nice session in. For sure likes to target certain hands, as he showed in the last hand with the ace 10. I think he likes to take different lines and throw someone off his game. Pretty sure the ace 10 is always a bet on the turn, or almost always. But if you take lines different than the solver, people might end up calling light in some spots, like I did. I'm mostly folding there, but so far so good for Marzarit. We peel with the flush draw and a gut shot, and we get there. Assault, as mentioned, very strong and aggressive guy. Checking back again. Small bet. Yeah, we bet small. Would be very surprised to see you raise here. Pretty tough to represent the full house after checking back the turn, but who knows. Going to check again. And check for a third time. Okay. We got him with the hand in the cookie jar. $2K starting in 40 minutes, and hopefully we can get a 5K going. That would be great. Very dynamic board, so we're going to size big here. We get raised while holding the nuts. So a good rule of thumb is whenever you have the nuts and you get raised for pot size and you don't have any backup, just a call is fine. Funny spot. I think just checking is fine. 10-4 with a flush draw. Creative, for sure. Unnecessary maybe, I don't know. Folding this hand. Wake up with the Ace King 7-4 double suited. Just flat calling is enough here. We're in position. It's a strong hand, but not super strong. Bet. We make a tightish fold, but we don't really connect with the board at all. I think that's fine. Five on the turn. Check down the 5 here. Barry making a comeback. You got any bets on it? I don't have any bets on it. It's hard to bet against the goat Barry, and also knowing how good Sanita is from personal experience, it's hard to bet against Sanita, so I prefer to be on the sidelines without a bet. Here we can find a c-bet maybe, blocking a heart. We have something going on some turns, but we get raised. This hand just doesn't block anything, so we cannot turn it into a bluff. We have to be a bit picky. Any parting with the Finns after Eli's victory from Zygmundi? No, unfortunately not. I'm not sure if they even partied. I'm friendly and cordial with them, but it's not like I really know them, so. And I was super tired. I arrived in Monaco. I had a late night session online, then played the 50k till 4 in the night. Then came back the next day, played a couple of hands and busted as a min cash, and then hopped into the 100k pretty much straight away. So I think I'm going to raise this combo. That's pretty much the most perfect turn in the deck. Who's Omar for rolls? High roll crusher. Assassinato saying hello. Vinny, good luck, how are you? Doing fine. Thanks for tuning in again. We need some more emotes, brother. I have no idea how to do that. I'm not a streamer. I am, but I'm not. Mazerit is some heads up regular. He's been playing a bunch on Coin Poker, yeah. He joined in the VIP game as well. He crushed me in a couple of spots today already. It's just cool when somebody gives action. We had a couple of clicking battles already. Starting with the check here. Big bet from Mazerit. Like assessing again, we're gonna raise here. Even if a pot target hands like Mazerit does himself. I don't like the fact that he time banks all his decisions. He does not time bank this one. So we get one back on him. Opening a marginal holding. It's close to a fold, but we continue. Best bars in the game. We have a very marginal holding, but we have some interaction with the board, so we're gonna call once. Very small bet. We prefer to hold ace 8, king 8, queen 8 here. I mean not queen 8, jack 8, whatever, ace king. Going to call this time. It's better to block kings there. But he makes it so small that I think we have to defend there sometimes. Pick up a very premium hand in the 1k. Limp from Bevy. We follow up our small bet. Put some of his two pairs in a tough spot. Small bet again, we're going to float with one pair. check back. Not really a need to bluff here. I mean to bet here for protection because our hand is not that good. Expecting a small bet again. Nice, big one. With a relatively easy fold there. Call once. Super funny river. I wonder how often we bluff you. Probably works almost every time, but would have been a very cool bluff. Small lead for Mazaret. Blocking a lot of the hands that he can call with. Holding the 9 is not great, but we're gonna raise for value. Unblocking the king of hearts, so if he does a re-raise we're gonna call, I think. It does happen. It's a leveling war. Not folding this hand, we're raising small to induce. It does have the king high flush. Like the sizing that he uses makes me think that he might be a no limit hold'em player. Well, Ma for Rolls was involved in a car crash. Okay, let's see if I can do some questions. Where do you live, Veni? Vegas? Nope. Good luck, Veni from Vokere. Woki Woki. Mystic BBL, was the last minute decision to go to Triton? No, not really, but I didn't want to say it without having tickets. Mazaret probably an RNG addict with frequencies and bet sizes. I don't know. Hey Vinny, do you think range checking in single raise as the big blind is a viable strategy for 5 card heads up? I'm not too sure, to be honest. If I would tell you yes or no, then I would just be making stuff up, so I'm not going to do that. This guy back again, that's super annoying. Okay, we got another table. Some 4max. G unit is continuing the betting. We're ahead of his value range, so not going anywhere. It's not a great river. Here we bet small for value and protection. He can still float with the worst two pairs. Top pair and a gut shot. That's good enough for me. Turn a relatively naked two pair. Relatively naked. Check. Let's check through. Interesting hand. He's potting. It's very tempting to pot re-raise here, but I don't think we have any fold equity, so I think it's better to peel and see a turn. There's plenty of turns that we can still fold on. There's a Rit. I'm messing around again with the sizings. Goes all in here. Funny spot. I'm not folding, but blocking no pairs. Let's see what he has. Just the king. Just the king, so we were in amazing shape on the turn. I'll replay the hand quickly. Our 10 was covered, so got a bit lucky there. We have a short-ish big blind here, and we have a great hand to equity wise. So we're gonna apply max pressure by pot betting. Easy fold here. Nines are strong enough to stack off here, especially with a backdoor flush draw. Against straights we still have 40%. Maybe he does something weird with 10-8. Goes Lin, we're never folding, but it looks pretty strong, this line. We managed to extract enough value there. Checking, of course, is an option, but the Blaze is running up a stack. C-betting here. Then I think we can just check. Realize our equity, bluff on diamonds. And there's the diamonds. Great calling hand. He's blocking the whole board. He's blocking a diamond. Pretty straightforward call. Mars already probably an RNG addict. Frequencies and bet sizes. Hey Vinny, do you think range checking blah blah? We had that one already. Good luck today from Sarah. When the podcast with Joey. So I asked Joey and he told me that he cannot give me a date, so it's taking a bit longer than anticipated. Luke Foster is saying bad accident indeed. Kid Boga fan is saying good luck today, thank you. Mazarit with another lead. That's way good. Wait that it just snap 3-bet jam river with king high flush. Not even think about it for a second. He didn't snap it. But it was quickly, yeah. Okay, I think we check almost always. That's small here. So that we can bet our overpair still. It goes very quickly, looks like a 7. Maybe a weak 10. Redska is c-betting here. Going to call, of course, with a gutter and a pair. Mazarit checks. We're going to stab with a spade and a good shot. Going to bet again. Funny run against Fredska. Small bet on the river. Going to fold. Bet again on the turn with the nuts. So how do you say the most probable nuts? Not anymore. King obviously is better and 8-8, but fairly quick raise again by Mazarit. Going to call. Some straight flushes there. Going to bet for value. That's fine to fold. Who's the blast? It's Jared Blesnik. Jared Blesnik. Why that asked this third player to leave the 40k 7 max. If they want to play heads up, they can open heads up table, or I don't understand something. I think the rake is lower on the 6 max table, so they prefer to play there. If somebody asks for a heads up, you should just give it to him, I think. Do you know how to acquire Monko for 5 cards? I don't know, but I know it's out there. It's very hard to use. Vision has some cool options. Okay, hi from LG. Tom Carnage is asking what side of Barry versus Sanita would you like to take at even odds? Probably Sanita, but I would never bet against Barry. He's beaten so many of the top guys at their own game. He seems to be quite the enigma when it comes to poker. He's a super crazy guy. Crazy good. Seemingly impossible to beat. Not sure if we continue here. I think we just check and maybe bluff on some rivers. Our line does not make a lot of sense. 5-3. He should be betting himself, I think. Against the exact combo he was up against. It was a nice check. So I'm blocking all the pairs, so then once, I don't know. Hopefully it's going to be a long one. I'm going to use this as a bluff. Do I play Triton with my money? Yes, I have most of the action there. Seems very clicky. I'm going to call here with the flush. My small size is gonna contain a lot of shitty hands too, so I have to call with the flush a lot. Did find the bluff there. The king of diamond blocker. Fairly standard hand, I think. Isolate with the king 7-4. C-bet with 3 spades. It's a tough one, a lot of our outs are blocked. Peel once. Check on with the king 7-4. Here we're going to pot raise. Banks with the pot bet. We'll often struggle to find enough bluffs in position. Okay, Maserit. So we're blocking the hand that he's wrapping, the straight flush. Take the kings to showdown here. Maybe he levels himself here.
Die is afgebrand.
Je hebt hem besteld, hè?
Ja.
Dat is prima. Thanks, maatje. Okay, you guys were waiting for the food. We're having some pasta carbonara. Ordered by Daniel Negrano. And a regular Coke. Jesus Christ, I'm such a fucking crazy guy. Maserati claiming that he folded the queen high flush. It's kind of hard to believe, but why lie? To bet here one more time. Limp the ace, queen, queen, 4. Surprising fold. Alright. Yeah, we're going to put in a bluff. Check raised. Seems to be very protective as of all his lines. Kings for Tony. I hate playing 10-20, people just always have it. If you want to make a lot of money at 10-20, just fold against aggression and be very aggressive against checks. I can't believe he potted that exact combo in position, trying to make me fold. Super strong hands. Okay, I'm gonna switch off the mic for a little moment to eat my food. Okay, we're back. We are back. Let's see. Tobias Grinder, Airwalker saying hi. What life, getting food delivered. Mystic BBL, Bon Appetit. News is saying why high stakes games stopped on G Poker. We're not sure. Our opponent allegedly bluffing. Allegedly. Basically saying that he's been bluffing quite a bit. I have pot on the turn, this could still be anything. I think I'm going to raise small here again. Potentially call pot re-raise. Wide defend. Going to allow him to bluff here. Let's see if he does it. Against a small size we can raise. We can raise against a small size. Against a pot bet here we're going to shove. We don't want to lose action. Let's hope for naked aces. That's what he has. Easy game. Here we flop the quads. I'm going to start with a check. We really want our opponent to catch up with an overpair. So for instance, if they're holding 8-8 and the 8 comes on the turn, we're going to stack them. So I'm going to put in a small stab. Super quick check here by Mazaret. But for the size of the pot, you can still hero call with a jack, with a queen king, with some pair blockers. Guys, and CZ is thinking about it. Call with the 9 and the flush draw. King 5-3 triple suited. Pretty sure it's a 3-bet, but and goes all in with the jacks or the 9s or the jack 9. That's nice. Calls the button. Check. Would have been nice to take that one to showdown. 4, 5, 6, 7. Easy 3-bet and a small blind with the king double suited. sure if I'm supposed to step here, but we're going to try it. Here we see bet. 650 again. Check back. Fold against the bet. Looks like your chat is behind a little bit. Match is catching up late. Any moderator, the poker category is not set. We'll try to do that for the next time, but this time no dice. That would help with the viewer number for sure. Does not appear in the recommended if it doesn't have a category. Yeah, I can do it in the middle of my session, so I will take care of it after the session. To put in a little raise here, bluff raise key. Back to the double guttable. Moderate with the bet. I'm not going anywhere. Obviously, he has a lot of straights here, but also easy spot to bluff. We bet small, also blocking king 9, so I always think it's nice to use the small sizing for the hands that block the hands that you want to gain value from. Game is going to break. Maybe it's time to hop into the 2K. My opponent is short. Completely missed the flop though. And the full houses are great hands to slow play with. They're not vulnerable at all. And they're not good enough to play really big pots, I think. Let's see. Though tennis, love the content and the stream. The only thing is the playlist would hugely appreciate it, but with some new tunes. Yeah, next time I'll put some new tunes in. We've changed it already, but it's been a while, like 1.5 months now. So I agree that we should get some new tunes on. Okay, this table is breaking. Fire up GG and see what is happening over there. We have the 840, the Omaholic bounty as well. Going to check for showdown. 6 hours 41 minutes. Let's kinda long. Okay. What do you guys prefer? To have this table open and one tournament added, or do you guys want 2 tournaments added and we close down this table? It's gonna be a vote, so let me know what you want. Let me know what you want. Lost Luzak is still playing. I don't play many app games. There's a lot of downsides there, and I'm pretty comfortable at the normal networks. So let's see how we're doing view count wise. Pretty good. So we had a crazy session against Blaznik, this guy, Blaz. Going to raise this hand. So let me know, 2 more tournaments or 1 more tournament and we keep this table open. Lead from Marzaret. Definitely taking some super interesting lines. It's not easy to play against the Marzaret. Venny, where did Lars Luzak go? He's still playing poker, quite a bit I think, but he just decided that the high stakes wasn't for him, too competitive I guess. Nothing wrong with making a steady paycheck at the mid stakes. It's tough to bluff this river. Very tempting. Marzaret in the bank. Can't see the bluff on stream. Super strong hand here, but the flop is not great. We flop top pair, but no backup really. Going to start with a bet here. You can check call too, so we're basically mixing 50-50. I'm going to try to take the jack to showdown. The right hand table we flop a rep on the flush draw. Very strong hand. Feels like we're taking control in this heads up. It's mostly the tables though deciding which player wins on a given evening. Okay. Tournaments, overalls, I like seeing Blaze and Omaha, but entities are fine. Leave the heads up. Nice with the big table. Jump in 200, 400. That's not an option, he doesn't want it, the Blaze. One more, leave 200, 400 up. Keep this table open, you can enjoy them. Okay, Margaret is leaving the table. That gives us the option to do both. Take my seat. Okay, we only have 20 big blinds. It's not a lot. Gavin, super strong player, got the 100%, also super strong player. Suheb, strong player, so I think Sergio Gonzalez is also not a bad player, so it's not an easy tournament, but we're gonna have some fun. See if we can make a deep run. We're hopping into the 2K as well. And we still have Mafaros against the Bless. Seems to be taking over. Such a strong player. Mafaros has played so many hands at the high stakes, probably the most out of anyone. With 200, 400 plus. Got beat up by Sanita pretty badly, but didn't stop him from trying. I guess those players are the most dangerous ones, the ones that keep getting up. So we are having 3 tournaments here. I'm gonna open some cash game tables to see if somebody wants to play with me. Post-Monaco stream. To overlimit the jacks. Limit with the 9s. If anyone knows or recognizes any of the screen names, please let me know. I think this is a nice board to lead on. Big pot here, bottom right. Blast betting 20k into 30k. Call from Omar for us. caught with the jacks. And the blast doesn't pull the trigger on the river. The rolls taking over. Maybe some 5 card. If there's action, I would consider it, but I don't think there is. Lars Lusak was Sami Kalapuro, right? Saw him last year during Irish Open Festival, so yeah, he's playing around poker for sure. And he had a crazy session on Party Poker where he won 1.6 million in one sitting. Must have been the craziest session ever. In terms of buy-ins, it was only 100, 200. How was your Triton series? Plus minus, I'm down $250,000 on the Triton. It was a cool experience anyway, so that proves... I think that proves a lot. Because usually when you're down a lot, you really dislike it, you don't really like going there. Although it's part of tournament poker, oftentimes you come back losing on the trip, and then the one time that you do cash, you make up for all the losses. But the Triton experience was just amazing. Like, hotels included, transfer included, food is included, so it was quite nice to go there. I watched some of the GG Poker exclusive games yesterday. It's insane how now all the GG sponsored pros just have all the whales for themselves. The games there are nuts at the moment. Yeah, I believe you. It would be fucking amazing if I get access into those games. I don't think so, but I've been chatting with GG Poker. We're gonna find out what were some aha moments you had in your PLO career. I mean, one came very early with all the different betting lines that you have, and making sure you put the right hands into the right betting lines. So this is a lesson that I've learned 10 years ago, so I don't think it's so relevant these days. I think most of the people are very aware of protecting their checking ranges, but back in the day it was something that you didn't do that often. I think you can bet for value here, but it's whatever. Back in the day, people were c-betting 80%, and it was working because nobody was really fighting back enough. Put queens on it again. Gonna put this hand too. Baron Tilta +1 for 5 cards. We'll see if action pops up. Mystic PPL is saying I don't recognize any of these guys from my micro games. Okay, makes it pretty profitable with another color in. I recognize the boner, he is very good. Okay, I'll look out for this guy. They are eating the dogs on my table. The Blast is making a small comeback. Going to see it here with the Ace of Diamonds. Also big blind range is very disconnected. So I think we want to put some pressure on it. He does find the pot. Check raise. Easy fold. Easy fold. action. Going to cover this table for now. Some action at the 1024 max. Get raised. So we can let go of our air. Defending enough against small bets. Something people really struggle with. Check, check, double suited. Strong enough to open and call it off. No need to bet here. We have showdown against his air. Don't really see why he was checking his kings. So I'm booking my hero calls. I think I prefer to see bet here again. Don't fold much here with the big ante. Although if we want to fold a hand, it would be this one. I think we can fold here. Looks very weak, but a lot of our outs are tainted. A lot of our outs are tainted. Okay, we're going to raise here. We block the hand that is wrapping. Not sure if I can open this hand. I should now. Have to work on those ranges a bit, the 10 BB ones. So with the limp, pot open. It's a bit wild, but I prefer to play this hand heads up against someone than play a three-way. We have two queen high flushes that don't do super well against in a three-way pot. Suhab ends up overcalling anyway. Interesting to see what he has. Going to bet 1/10 here. And on this turn we're going to barrel it off. Should still be relatively wide. We're blocking the nuts. We end up winning that hand. It's nice. It was a nice spot. Going to bet for value here. It's a limped pot. Double check through. Have to keep betting for thin value. Let's see. Do you know who the two playing 200-400 are from Mark Juno Johnson? So it's Jared Blasnik against Omaha for rolls. So yes, I know them. Let's see how they're doing. The Blast is making a comeback. Glad to subscribe and watch the stream. Thank you, Minteriaki. Zachary is saying Formula City is a fish from Microstakes. Formula City. Where is this guy? Formula City. Can't find him. Cannot find him. PLO 10, PLO 25 stuff. Formula City, Formula City. Oh, this guy. Okay, cool. Micro stakes. He's playing high stakes now though. 2K buy-in tournament. Good evening all from Misha, good luck today. I recognize Bitcoin Boy, that must be the guy from Triton, correct sir. Guessing dopamine is the spot here. Don't see many fish with just numbers in the name. Take a step, going to open the kings. You can continue on the turn and give up on the river. Blocking king 10, blocking 10, 8. Does find the raise. Zachary baby of blank, hopefully the best. My student. Oh boy. Baby the blank. This guy. Okay. Going to try extra hard to bust him. Okay, we going to stack it off. We block the 6. Unlikely that he connects with this board, and the big blind can for sure, but we have to go for it. We're all in. Here we're going to stab. 3 is good for us. We survive. We do survive. I will survive. Okay, so we want to find bluffs here. Super tough, but blocking the 8 is nice. We're blocking ace 8. Having the 6s is not nice. We're blocking some draws. Cucumba, that's a player, I think. I'm gonna give it up. We will continue sometimes, but can't win them all. Can't win them all. Nice lead with the 9s, I like it. A lot of potential bluffs on the turn. He recognizes himself. You are the good man, mister. Wish you the best, keep it up. Arvidas, yeah, thank you. Do you study all stack sizes, Dirk? I was rooting for you in Monte Carlo, Bay Pados. For this trip, I've studied 10, 20, 40, 60 and 100 big blinds. Victor Raduleski is saying, do you have any superstitions? Not really. I think most poker players don't have superstitions. I'm going to lead here. Got raised, which is pretty interesting. Going to call once. Fold the river against the big bet. Don't think he'll find enough bluffs there, and we're not blocking the full house. See how we're getting viewer wise. 128.64. So people tuning in from Twitter too. What part of the game tree would you recommend prioritizing in general? Where do you see people making the biggest mistakes? Thanks. So you want to prioritize all the spots that come up very often. So c-betting is super important versus c-bet. C-betting in 3-bet pots. Positions that happen a lot, like button against big blind. You want to prioritize your study there, but obviously the most money is to be gained in the game trees that people are not familiar with. So I think there at some point are diminishing returns for focusing on the lines that are very common. It's pretty cool to be very strong in lines that people don't have a lot of knowledge in. You can definitely gain a lot of EV there. That boat also sick grinder, super crusher business wise. Poker wise, very tough opponent too. Big blind connects to this board quite good. You have a lot of equity and not much playability. Okay, lead from get over here. I'm going to call. Top pair, top kicker with a good shot. Should be good enough. Oh, super strong line. Raising doesn't make much sense, I think. In position, so we're just gonna call. It's a pretty terrible river. Small bet, nice size. All this semi bluffs get there, we're not blocking anything, so I think we can fold this hand. Apparently we're continuing here. Let's see how the Blaz is doing. Still crushing. It's not easy to play against him for sure. Put you in spots that you're never put in. I'll see if the hand histories are already in. Resume tournament. Stabilis. Stopping, I think. Reverse Grim from our boy Gladiator. Also 007 opening from the cutoff. We have jacks in the big blind, so we're going to defend. Guten Abend from Maximilian Gogol. Calais 38 tuning in as well. Good luck today, sir. Thank you. We have a limp from Zeze. We're going to open. Not much limp folding going on. Let's find the call. We have the 7 and the jack, so we're not going anywhere, but hard to navigate over the turn and the river. Not that hard when the jack rolls off. Very tempting to lead, but checking is fine. Also, we'll find enough bluffs here. It's a close one. Queen on the river, so he has a hero call. We're going to bet. Plenty of missed draws. We want to defend his hand here. 10 big blinds deep. We defend quite wide because position is not really a thing anymore. So we get to realize a lot of equity. Get the call from Ossel. 33.6%, which was more than enough for the stack sizes that we had. Don't get there. So I did find the call. What do you recommend on an MTT how to play against a deep aggro opponent when I am at 20 to 30 big blinds? Question is a bit vague. I'm going to limp with the double suited aces to protect our limping range. Obviously hoping for an isolate. Yeah, against an aggro opponent you want to trap more, of course. Just playing balanced against anyone is a good solution. Your question is a bit too vague, I think. Maybe you can try again. Calling here. I think we're gonna make a tight check back. Wow, he had the aces as well. Would have doubled up, but yeah, of course we're not results oriented. Check back the aces. That's funny. Open this hand, it's pretty strong. Limping with the queens. We want to check back the nuts at a certain frequency, so seems to be a good option this hand. From those aquios, naked kings are strong enough, then big blinds. One third in position. He's ahead. Not anymore. Let's see if we can do it. And we can. Comes in with a raise from the big blind. I don't think we can defend this one. Overcall from Assel. I think that limits his... Wow, all in. Oof. Blast with a lot of equity. Kings in the small blind. Wins both runs. We're going to replay the hand. Bless up to a 270k stack. Open 3-bet, 4-bet. King 974. Pretty liberal 3-bet from Omar for rolls. The best hand and the best draw. Yeah. Opening the button, ace jack 10 4. He leads, we can't fold. Doesn't look too strong either. Us. It's not. Limp all in from Suheb. Happily call. Don't get there. Let me know if you guys have any questions or recommendations for potential action. I think it's gonna be mostly tournaments at the moment. We'll rail some 200, 400, pretty entertaining heads-up match. get a table move. A bit tired, still from Monaco. We're all in with the Queen 665. We have a higher pair, that's pretty nice. This hand we're going to open. Coming with a 9. Checking back, not really a need to bet here. Easy game 3 betting. People are so fucking tight in tournaments, it's unbelievable. But we're going to 4 bet. Calling straight. No snap call, that's nice. Okay, that's kinda quick. We don't get there. It's unfortunate. Did have to bluff 3 bet. We finish in 20th place. Okay, we're drawing very thin. Pick up a couple of outs. That's great. We're going to see if our friend wants to play a bit. Pretty close. We can lead on this turn. Opponent leaves the table. Monaco vlog coming online hopefully next week. It's a close spot. Limping is pretty cool. It's a strong hand though, and we're only 15 big blinds deep. There's 2 big blinds up for grabs. luck today, brother, from Commonson. Thank you, sir. Bandit Country is saying good luck on the session. Thank you so much. Should post a pic of grind setup. I will do that next week, probably. I've been meaning to do it, but thanks for reminding me. See you betting. Loving the music and the vibe you're on. Facts, Baron Tilter. Thank you. Benz Lisak is grabbing his moment. He's gonna get some free advice. I think we want to check back on the stern. You don't want to blow the pot. It just trips. Same here, like betting doesn't really accomplish much. So we're gonna check. Turn is close. And the bluffs. Super gross if he jams on us, but one pair open-ender and a flush draw. I think we can start betting for value here. Should be defending one pair flush draw hands. Usually there's an aggro opponent with a wild range of opens. Usually I try to play only the best part of my range, like the double suited rundowns and high Broadway pairs, and also 3-bet with ace XX type hands, but usually I experience they cold call with some marginal hand and then they still end up win at showdown. I experienced it a lot of time in a PLO MTT. Well, if you're constantly playing a stronger range, then at some point you should start winning. So if you do have an aggro opponent in position, you can decide to VP up a little bit less than Monko suggests or the solver suggests. It's a good way to exploit a very aggressive opponent. So sticking to tight ranges like you're already doing is a good idea. Forwarding a little bit more after opening, and if he keeps showing up with marginal holdings, it's not a problem. It's great long term. Just have to make sure that that you get to the long term. Thoughts on Blaz's game, please. I mean, he's incredibly tough. He'll put you in positions nobody puts you in. Weird bet sizes, a lot of check raising. Like it's all over the place. It's very tough to play against him. He's lacking some basics though. So I think I do quite well against him long term, but whenever you play him 300, 600, you never know whenever you're gonna play him again. I'm not holding the lobby, so it's quite a big shots with a lot of big implications. I do think that he can play his B or C game, and he's quite wild when he starts doing that. He's king 7-4 against the naked queens, very naked. 60-40. 72 against 27.5, and he rips the full house. No worries, we got the reload button ready. Wondering what my record is for rebuys. I went super crazy on one 5k, probably 8 or 9 buy-ins, maybe more, can't remember. What do you think about the hand in Triton, 100k final, 3 left and Elias turned straight into a bluff? In theory, isn't way too strong hand to bluff, or was it just next level play where Elias had more fulls? I'm not sure if the solver turns this hand into a bluff. What I do know that by the river, Queen 9 doesn't have much showdown value. You're being beaten by bluffs on the river after you check. The flushes get there, full houses get there. You might have the highest rate. So, to be honest, I really liked his play. But I'm not sure if the solver is turning this hand into a bluff, possibly. You have quite a strong range there after calling twice, so you have to find bluffs from hands that don't get there, and this might be a great candidate. Kek is saying thoughts on Gambledore Sunrun. yeah, super crazy. Like my friends are asking me, this guy hasn't been playing. He started 1 year ago and now he's taking down all these tournaments. Like, how does he do it? Well, yeah, running hot, obviously. He's made a mistake almost any hand that he played. He ran super hot, and it's super good for poker. I'm very happy for the guy. He's just beating up a couple of rags that have been studying for 10 years. But obviously, if he does keep playing, he's gonna lose eventually. So the wisest thing for him to do would be to quit playing. But I'm not sure if that's gonna happen after the run he had in Triton. He did say after winning the heads up that he lost the fire a bit. So who knows, maybe he'll find a way out. Not many do though. I'm gonna cut ones here. Get a join from Vanilla, a very good heads up guy. Super battler. We're not gonna play. Yeah. Going to stab once, but imagine making him fold something. We might have to do it for the stream. A 3-barrel bluff with the naked 10. Okay, we get there on the turn. Got one big blind. Probably close this hand. I'm going to fold it. I'm going to shove the nines. He'll call with an ace, he'll call with a flush. He's got outs. Doesn't hit them. Trying, we've been grinding. Open ace queen 8-6. So we put 3 bets, we flip a queen, which is good enough. Praying for, oh, they go all in. 118k pot, plus takes the first one. King, 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 queen. I'll have to look up in the solver if that's okay. We bank a 6 on the river, that's nice. Wow, king, 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 queen. Okay, interesting. Dogecoin Maximalist is joining our table. He's one of the best heads-up players in the world. So we're gonna steer clear of playing him. Joining us here too. Gonna play 2 hands. Bet small and raise a re-raise. Ace king queen strong enough to 3-bet. That's a pretty bad flop. We're not going anywhere, of course. Limp call. 2, 4, 4. It might be close. It might be a fold, especially against this fucking guy. So that next hand. Don't get there against Gavin, that's a shame. Would have been the chip leader. Such a good poker player. Definitely among the guys that outplayed me in a couple of spots. Nice balance ranges, very good ICM understanding. Always been battling for maybe 15 years on end. It's fucking crazy, huh? Bit wild this open, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Going to do it anyway. Mario's in the tourney as well. 5k is cancelled, that's a shame. Going to the lead here. Okay, we get raised. It's nice, we have the net straight with a flush draw. We're not gonna take our time. He's not folding. Oof. He also had a redraw. Calling. See, we still have an overlay here on the 840. Guessing all the MTT guys will hop in anyway, but who knows? Flop to pair. We flop to pair. Stab small here. Both our bluffs and value. Let's take a couple of questions. Okay, name top 5 high stakes PLO racks at the moment in your opinion. I'm so good, Omar Farols, EE, Grasvidas, and Sanita. That's a very good list, I think. I wouldn't put myself in the top 5, I think. Thanks for the stream, really vibey, thank you sir. Appreciate you watching. Junior Mafia saying I'd say Omar for Rolls, very sweet, Vinny EE. Thanks, good luck, great contents, good sessions you're sharing. Thank you, Benz. Rolls getting rolled. Yeah, super fucking crazy this, huh? I think it's a pretty comfortable bet on Omar for Rolls here. It's so cool, eh? The min re-raise from the blast. He's doing a lot of stuff that you never face. So. Omar for Rolls gonna have to start sending resumes to McDonald's. He's getting wrecked in this session, but you don't have to worry about him just yet. He's one of the wealthiest people in poker. Crazy to go from a car accident that seemed super bad to playing high stakes again. He's checking. I think we can check this one back actually. We don't gain that much from betting. Now we just go all in. Okay. Three and a half times starting. Got to put this here and the replayer over here. Should I buy a screen 34-inch flat or curved to play poker? I have flat screens. Never really used a curved one. Thanks for the stream again from Colin York. What stakes would you pass on a blast heads up if you offered infinite hands? It's a good question. I mean, infinite hands I'd take 300, 600 because then I know we'll keep playing until I want to stop. But above it's super crazy, huh? Ace Queen 8-4. I think I can raise here. Outlaws is joining us. Mario isolates me. King 9-6. That's from Kevin. fold here. We're going to raise here. Looks kind of strong, but I prefer to raise this hand than to call. Okay, missed the big hand. Let's see if I can find it. $53K. Open, call. Check, check. Check, bet, raise, call. 9. Bet small. Wow, such fucking crazy lines, huh? Malawi playing $800 tournaments. We used to play 200, 400 on GG Poker. How times have changed. How times have changed, huh? Queen high flush. So Blesnik is betting the turn and then calling the raise with a queen high flush and a good shot. It's definitely a loose call. Definitely a loose call. I like his check on the flop. But people call more loose than usual. It's kind of hard to find your calls on Southern Rivers. It can throw your game off a little bit. Pray for Omaha. I don't have to pray for him. What avatar Sue have on GG Poker? I have no idea. Maybe he's watching the stream. Maybe Suhab can let us know what is going on with his avatar. Going to raise this hand. Did you find out how to delete the program on your Mac? Not sure what you're talking about. Who is Dogecoin Maxi? I'm not going to tell. Keep the big table up for sure. Yeah, it's exciting. Exciting times. Gavin has his double up. I think Outlaw's opened there. Min open. It's pretty wide open. Opens a bit too wide, question mark. And then here, it's a terrible spot with 2 squeeze stacks, but overbet all in. Looks pretty strong. Also did it without thinking. Just usually it's enthusiasm, but it's a big strong hand, big draw. Suhab calls here. I wouldn't advise calling there. I don't think it's a good call. Not sure where he's calling there. Outlaws is the chip leader now. To limp this hand. Plays quite well, multi-way. Okay, big hand again on the replayer. While we limp the 10-10 for deuce. Mario pretty aggressive against the limp so far. fold here. 3-bet, 4-bet, 5-bet, all in from Omaphoros. And he has the ace 7, 8, 9 double suited. Pretty cool hand. It's a 4-bet, 5-bet. This is a pretty cool 4-bet hand as well, so nothing wrong. And it's crazy, and he does win here with ace high in a 5-bet pot. Wonder how much that happens. The real big boys. Given with the open, we have to fold here. Open from Peter, so I guess we have to get it in here. Queens against ace queen 10 10. That's not too bad. I had 87.5%. We win the hand. Okay, get another table, which might be nice. We cover everyone at this table, so we might be able to put some pressure. The luckier opens. I'm going to 3-bet this hand. I think it might be a nice bluff. If he does end up calling, we have a lot of equity. Let's fold. The big hand here again. I'm going to find it 65k. Non-showdown. Open 3-bet, 4-bet. Boys are really betting now. Check back on the flop. Check and a pot bet. And another one on the river. Serious poker is being played right now. This guy seems to be so good at tournaments. Just running, you left a tab open from you're searching how to delete a program from your MacBook on YouTube. Yeah, I was trying to get rid of OBS because it wasn't working, so I reinstalled it and all of a sudden it's working. It's a magic trick that oftentimes end up working. We limp the button. Mario is raising again. This time we hit the board pretty hard. Going to start with a stab. Ibizu was saying the same thing, that they saw a little YouTube video about uninstalling stuff. Suhab is on the stream. He had too many tables. Are you calling up? Are you telling us because of your call or because you couldn't answer the question about your avatar? Who is on your avatar? The stream is asking. Dream is asking. I see a little 3, so we're going to bluff. Suhab joins our table in the 2K. I always have these battles with Mr. Jabberwocky in the time bank. Probably a bit too wild. Going to give up. It's just too balanced. I don't think I should be necessarily over bluffing him. See, this 2K, still 5 minutes of a late reg. Malhui. Jack 6 deuce. It's going to be a defend, but Joshua decides to squeeze. Malhui, this guy, I grinded with him super ultra high stakes, and now we're playing an $840 tournament. It's crazy. We've got 141 people watching on YouTube. That must be some kind of record. To start with a limp with the kings. Mario folds. To c-bet here. Ace king 3. Going to check back. Not sure about my turn check back there, but It's a well-known German actor. Okay, guys, I guess you know now. Well-known German actor. The blast is still firing away. It's funny, I had a big winning session against him today just before the stream, and now he's just crushing Omaha for rolls. Could have been me in that seat, of course. The swings in poker are not to be underestimated. Feel the breeze 16 big blinds deep, so we're getting it in with the queens here. Quick 4-bet, so in bad shape. Oof. Queens. Why not? King. Okay. 9. That's what happens when you ask for it. It's okay, we're still in. This 2k is still pretty nice, 20k up top. This one barely made the guarantee, 8.5k on top. Huge bubble. 20 big blinds deep. We want to isolate, but not super wide. It's probably part of it, but it's very close actually with the fold. Here's the big hand. Open 3-bet call. Small bet by the Plaz. Half pot on the turn. Small on the river, and Omaha for rolls just goes for it with the jack. It's crazy how much value he gets there out of his force. Very impressive. Max value. Omaha for rolls also. If you turn every jack into a bluff there, it's a lot of bluffs, but yeah. Jimba joining the coin poker table. I guess we are moving tables. Mystic BB only looks like he played bad guys, I agree. Do you have any insights why Triton decided to censor that 100k PLO heads up on YouTube? Rumors says GTO Lab wanted it to be taken down because the force lost it in a way like that. Was it censored? Oh, I guess you're trolling, but being heads up for that much money as Elis, as a PLO heads up player against a no limit holding player must be nice. Pretty good spot. Imba Jimba putting on the pressure straight on. He knows I'm hugely overfolding my big blind. We go on a little break. Go and have a little pee and pick up some food maybe. Viewer count looking healthy. 400 people tuning in, roughly. Gonna see if we can make something happen in one of these tournaments. I'll be back after the break. Just in time, just in time. We start with a little limp. Might be close this one, too gappy. We are just in time. Bet from Joshua. Calling once. Super close already. No Louis behind. Let me know if you are trolling King Kiri. Complete the big blind against Joshua, who hits this flop very well. Taking in 9 to showdown. Don't get there. Got to play in big blinds. Have the info tab open like a professional. Joshua comes in with the check. Check it back. Another check from Joshua. We hit the 6 on the river. Blocking 7-8, we're blocking Jack 8. Which are some of the hero calls you can have. Time bank check. Not that small. Get the quick fold. Pretty cool to rail this. Also, Sanita is playing Barry a lot on PokerStars, so could do some commentary on that too. Coming in with the big bets. A lot of draws on the turn. Going to complete this. Brilliant flop. Wrap with a pair with a flush draw. Doesn't get much stronger than that. We're going to lead out. Go into bet. We're just gonna fold here. Two folds would be fine. You can definitely call and be in a very bad shape. Calling with a 6 or something. Calls with the queens. Nah, we don't get there. It's a shame. Out of the 2K. So this is the last tournament we're in. Do you guys prefer this setup or do you guys prefer one big table? Please let me know in the chat. Stephen Joseph is asking, Dirk, what do you think about the 7 million pot with Tony G and those insane games? Yeah, I think it's a shame that I wasn't around when those games were happening. Wow, Joshua with a super quick pot. Can't call here. Those games are very soft, as long as you have one very big loser in the game, even if the other players at the table who are top notch, you'll be winning at quite a decent rate. That's where Omar Farouz won a lot of his money in that game, I think. Joshua comes with the open. Oh man, can't wait for the Triton content. Really loving your channel. Absolute beast as well, obviously. Good luck, good luck. Thank you, sir. So yeah, there's a small Monaco vlog coming. It's nothing special, just quick overview, quick recap of my my stay there. I hope you guys will enjoy it. Maybe it's appealing to a larger audience. So far it's been pretty hardcore PLO content. Except for that one No Limit Holden video that you guys didn't like. Comes in with a small bet. Shared thoughts on Sanita versus Barry yet? Yeah, Barry's the all-time GOAT. He beat a lot of players at their own game, which is so fucking crazy. We're all in here with the ace 9 f4. Wish me good luck. King 3 deuce hits the king. We're drawing thin. We're drawing very thin. So Sanita against Barry, it's like the sickest poker mind ever in poker against one of the best ever PLO heads-up players. It's very hard to know who's gonna win for sure. If I would never bet against Barry, and I know Sanita personally, and I know how hard he works and how tough he is heads up, so I would have no idea who to bet on, or else I would have a bet on. So yeah. You can play coin poker from anywhere in the world, right? It's a question from Ricky Santiago. Yes, you can play from anywhere in the world. Jay Nizzle, can you stream Barry versus Sanita? Not allowed to play on stars. Yeah, maybe at some point I will do it, but not sure how interesting it is for people to watch. I'm gonna finish the questions. This is good from Mystic. Baron Tilter saying, Tile, are you streaming on Twitch? I am streaming on Twitch as well. I'm streaming on Twitch. I'm streaming on X and I'm streaming on YouTube. Let's see what the current numbers are. 133 for YouTube, 65 for Twitch, and 896 for Twitter, but those numbers are not accurate. It is special to us. Okay, boys and girls, I'm afraid that our marathon stream is not going to happen as we are kicked out of our tournaments already and there's no cash games. I don't mind playing for your entertainment, but that's already kind of what I'm doing for the last 3.5 hours. So we're going to wrap up this stream. Wow. Not before we look at this hand. Let's see, we have an open, 3-bet and a call. A7-5, small bet and a call. Check, check. King on the river, check. Bet small, pot raise. Wow. Super insanely fucking nice line by Omar for rolls. Very well played. I'm gonna check out this hand. See if I would ever play it the same. Small bet raised by Blesnik. It's like man, these guys are on another level. Please don't watch this and think that you can compete with this guy ever. These guys ever. They are fucking sickos. Okay, I guess you guys have something to watch on Coin Poker instead of the stream. Thanks everyone for watching. Hopefully the numbers were okay. I think next week or the week after, Coin Poker is organizing something that I will be a part of. If not, it'll just be another stream on Sunday, 5 o'clock UK time, hopping into all of the tournaments, hopefully making a deep run this time around. Not complaining at all. Obviously won 200k from the blast before turning on the stream. That's why I was 1 hour late, so just so you guys know. I hope everyone enjoyed it. And I keep messing up my outro, so I'm gonna see if I can stop streaming. Discord delay. No. I guess if I do it now, I always mess it up. I'll just keep on talking and then do another outro, and hopefully everything is covered by then. We've almost got 3k followers, by the way, on YouTube. Would be nice if you guys bump up the subs. Send the video to a friend of yours that likes to play Pot Limit Omaha, or someone that likes to play No Limit Hold'em, to prove to them that they should swap over. Up super big this Sunday, running bad in the tournaments, doesn't really matter. I'm going to check out some of the hands that I played against the Blast. During the week I'll be studying some of the hands that I played in the Triton. I'm gonna tape a couple of videos to complete the vlog, and hopefully you guys will. If that's the case, I'll be making a vlog when I'm going to the Bahamas as well. I'll be visiting the Bahamas to play the 100k, 50k and 10k Baron Tilt is saying GG's. Mystic BBL is saying something. PLO Hertz is saying thanks. That's a great name. Good game, brother. I'll quickly whip up Bahamas schedule. Live poker. Jesus Christ, where the fuck? Here we have it. Okay. Here we have it. We have the Triton Million, the pot limit Omaha Super High Roller, 100k, event number 3. It's on the 8th of December. Then we have the pot limit Omaha Championship on the 11th, 50k buy-in. And then we have the Paradise pot limit Omaha on the 14th. So it's nice, there's a couple of days in between in this one. Maybe I'll hop into a no limit hold'em tournament. Maybe I'll just enjoy my time there. So it's from the 8th to till the 15th, I guess. Not sure if it's a 2-day event, probably. So pretty excited for that one. So if the vlog is appreciated, I'll make another one there. Maybe take someone who can actually tape it in a good way. Okay. Thanks everyone for watching the stream. I'll be around next week, 5 o'clock UK time. Out now, GG. Farrell's is quitting, that's surprising. The Laz is gone. Potentially looking for a new opponent. Okay, really wrapping it up now. Watch your channel. The channel is DevAnyVD1993 on YouTube. I'll type a couple of things. So there will be no highlight video because my editor is working on the vlog. Thanks everyone for tuning in again.